Hey friends, welcome back. So a really quick video for you guys, fingers crossed. I had a request to do a video to ask how can I prep for the upcoming deals. So I know that I did one big CVS video before talking about how to group your transactions, but I'm just going to give you a rundown of what I do when I'm preparing for a trip. So all spread out over here is all of my coupons. I already went through the ad and figured out which deals I wanted to do. And so what I do is I put a check mark or a star or whatever it is next to everything that I want to buy. And a lot of things that I want to buy are based on how many ECBs that I have. So I have a $10 extra buck here, and I am getting a $5 ECB, which is a beauty bug. I already checked on the CVS app, so it should print when I go shopping tonight. So that's going to give me $15 to start with. So I also have a 20% off coupon. It was mailed to me. I forgot to use it last week, so I'm going to remember to use it this week. And so let's start off first with the $10 challenge. So I already did a spreadsheet pretty much. Well, not really a spreadsheet, but a breakdown for the $10 challenge and how we're just going to spend $10. This is actually posted on my website, and the breakdown will be in the description box when I upload the video. So we're only spending $10, and you know, we're not using any personalized coupons, no ECBs. To start off with, we will use the ECBs that are going to roll into transactions after we do transaction number 1. So if you want to check this out, just check out my website, which is couponwithtoni.org, and I will also link it below in this video just so you can look at it, but always you'll be able to reference it in the video that I upload tomorrow, which is going to be the $10 challenge. So basically on the $10 challenge, we're getting L'Oreal, Colgate, Palmolive, Suave Body Wash, the vitamin waters, and also the last transaction is going to depend on what you want to buy. So that's that transaction, and what I did was I went and I looked at what was going to give ECBs back. That was a large amount, which I could only spend $10 out of pocket in transaction number 1, and then I tried to put things together as to what was going to give me a large amount of ECBs to roll into the next transaction. So that is that. And then so for my big transaction that I'm going to do, which is not a lot because I'm not going to do the spend 30 get 10 just because I have all of this stuff right here. I have so many Scott paper towels, so I'm just going to skip this. But if you want to do this deal right here on the spend 30 get 10, you need the Scott's paper towel coupon. You also need the extra coupons and the Palmolive coupons right here. So I'll tell you guys, if you want to do that deal, so if you are wanting to do the spend 30 get 10, you would get 2 Scott's paper towels. You will use the $1 off coupons. You will get 2 Scott's tissue. You will use the $1 off coupons. You would buy 2 of the extra laundry detergents. They are $1.99, and then if you have the $1 off 2 coupon, you would use that. I do think there is a coupon on coupons.com for the extra. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like I saw it a while back, but I'm not sure if it's still there, but it doesn't hurt to try. And then you would buy 3 Palmolive laundry soaps. That's going to take you to $29.92 if I'm not mistaken. And then after coupons, you would pay $24.17, and you would get back a $10 extra buck, making everything roughly $14, $15 depending on tax. Even though you don't hit $30, you would still get the $10 ECB because you would be at $29.92, which with the percent rule at CVS, that would take you to $30. So again, if you are interested in doing that, you just get 2 tissue, 2 paper towels, 2 extra laundry soaps, and 3 of the Palmolives, and then you'll use the 25 cents off coupons for the Palmolives. So with my trip, the way that I planned is I had to find things that were giving me back ECBs. Obviously, the L'Oreal is going to be 3 for $12, and then I'm going to be using the $2 off 1 coupons that we just got. So I'm going to use 3 of these, which is going to give me $6 off. I also have a $3 off of a $15 purchase for hair care, but I don't think I see it. I had it. Okay, here it is. $3 off of 15, but I don't think I'm going to use it because I don't think my total is going to get to $15, but I haven't thought about it yet, but we'll see. Because I am going to have to spend a couple of dollars out of pocket tonight, but it's okay because Ibotta is paying for this for money that I got back on Ibotta last week. So it's still not coming out of my own personal spending. So the way that I figured it is I'm going to be getting 3 L'Oreals on transaction number 1, along with the Zantac Duo Fusion. Now I know there was a lot of questions about this. Okay, so I could have sworn that I had a CVS coupon for $6 off one, but I looked everywhere in my cart and I couldn't find it. I was not referencing to the $6 off coupon that a lot of you are thinking, because that coupon is a manufacturer coupon, and the store coupons have store written at the top where it would say manufacturer. So even though that $6 coupon that you guys are talking about has the logo, it's still a manufacturer coupon, and I think that coupon is for a 50 count, so it's for the wrong amount. So double check your coupons. But on smartsource.com there is a $7.50 off 1 Duo Fusion coupon. I just printed it today, so it's still available. And so the Zantac Duo Fusion is going to run $8.99. So after the coupon, it'll be $149, and then I will do the rebate. Now the way the rebate works is it is 1 per household, so basically 1 per address. If you wanted to do multiples, you could, but you have to send it to another address. Like if I wanted to do it again, I would have to use a separate I would have to do it on a separate transaction, and then I would have to fill out the rebate form and then have it go to my mom's house, because they only send to 1 address. So that was another big question that I had. So it's always 1 per household, but if you really need Zantac, any type of Zantac or the Duo Fusion, just send it to your parents' address, and make sure you buy another one on a separate receipt, and make sure you put it in someone else's name, like maybe your husband's name or your wife's name or your mom's name, or your sister's name, and that way you get the $8.99 twice. I'm only going to do it once. So the next thing that I'm going to buy is going to be the Physicians Formula. The Physicians Formula, I'm going to get one for $9.99. I have a Pilly here. Thank you, Laura. This is in the mail video. Laura did send me some more Pillies. I believe there was 5 in there, and so what I did was I went back to the email. So everybody who asked me before for Pillies and I was not able to send them out because I didn't have one, I went back to the old emails first to send those out and share them. So I'm only keeping one of them to do the deal. And so I'm going to get one for $9.99, and then I'm going to get a $7 extra buck back. So, and then I'll use my 20% off coupon to apply to that. Then I'm going to do, I'm not doing any makeup deals this week other than the Physicians Formula, because I don't have any makeup coupons. I don't have the Almay, I don't have any Revlon, I don't have any makeup coupons. But next week's deals at CVS for the makeup is better than this week. So if you want to hold off on the makeup, definitely wait until next week. So the other deal that I'm going to do in my first transaction is going to be the spend 8 get 4 on the mouthwash. The coupon that I'm going to use is going to be a $1 off 1 coupon, and then my 20% off will apply to that because it's not on sale. It's just telling me that I need to spend $8 to get $4 back. The price of the mouthwash did not drop, so the 20% off coupon will apply to that. And then so that's going to be everything on transaction number 1 for me. So that's how I planned it out. I calculated how many ECBs I had, and then I went back to find out in the ad what was going to give me back a large amount of extra bucks, and then I just matched up my coupons. So transaction number 1 should cost me around $17 and some change. I'm going to roll $15 in extra bucks, so I should pay less than $3 out of pocket, but that could all change because who knows what I'm going to get at the red box as far as coupons. And my 20% off calculations could be different from what actually happens at the store. So it's roughly going to be around that much. So ECBs that I should get back is going to be $6 for the L'Oreal, $7 for the Physicians Formula, and $4 for the mouthwash. So I will be getting back $17 in ECBs for transaction number 1. I'm going to take those $17 and I'm going to roll them into transaction number 2. Transaction number 2, I'm going to buy the Windex because they are priced at 2 for $7. And I don't know how I found this, but I found this. Look at it. It's all crumbled up in my binder. It is a $2 off 2 Windex coupon. They are priced at 2 for $7, and when you spend $12, you do get a $3 extra buck back. Now on Ibotta, there is a rebate for Glade items, but not on the air freshener. So I haven't decided if I'm actually going to get the aerosol 2 for $2 because the $1 off 3 coupon did come out, so I can pair that with, so I can pair the $1 off 3 coupon with the 2 for $2 and just get 6 of them, and I would use 2 coupons. Or I can get another item in the Glade, but I am going to spend $12 and get $3 back in extra bucks. I'm also going to do the Suave body wash, the BOGO. They are going to be $2 each, and then the coupons we have are $2 off. I'm sorry, the coupons that we have are buy one get one free. I'm going to get 4 of them. I'm going to use 2 coupons. Remember, when you use these coupons, it does say limit of, let me read it exactly. Maximum of 2 identical coupons allowed in the same shopping trip, which means only 2 of these in the same transaction. So I will only be getting 2 of these. I also have a coupon here from our Spanish Smart Source, which is 75 cents off of 1 soft soap. The soft soap body wash is going to be buy one get one free, and remember, at CVS you can use a coupon on a free item. They're priced at about $4.49, I think. I'm not 100% sure because each store is different, so I never go by the price that's online. So I'm going to use 2 of these. That's going to give me $1.50 off, and then I also have a $3 off 10 body wash coupon, so I'm going to use that. So my transaction number 2, which is going to be for the Windex, Glade, and body wash, I'm going to pay, it's going to be $15, and that's $15 after coupons, and then I'm going to use the $3 off CRT, which is this right here, your personalized coupon, or CRT. And I'm going to pay roughly $12 out of pocket. So I'm going to roll some of those ECBs from transaction number 1 into transaction number 2. And after that, I will be done with my shopping trip. So I'm not getting a lot, but I will show you guys my little breakdown right here so that you can see it. I will color code it so it's easier for me to follow in the store. So let me show you. Okay, so I took my camera off my tripod, but hopefully you guys can see everything. I don't have my mouse, so I'm having to do it with my hand down here. Look, I'll show you. Look at that. Look at all of this mess right here. See? That's what it looks like. All right, so let me get back into focus. All right, there we go. So $15 in ECBs that I'm starting with, in a 20% off coupon. Transaction number 1 will be 3 L'Oreals. They're going to cost $12. I'm going to use 3 of the $2 off 1 coupons, $6 out of pocket, and 1 Zantac Duo Fusion, $8.99. Use $7.50 SmartSource.com coupon. Physicians Formula, $9.99. The 20% off will apply to that. I'm going to use a $4 off Peely. And then also the Colgate mouthwash is $4.99. The 20% off will apply to that. So also with the mouthwash, I'm using the $1 off 1 coupons. So my total is going to be roughly $17.48. Pay with the $15 in ECBs that I already have. My out of pocket after ECBs should be $2.48 roughly. And all right, so ECBs that I'll be getting back: $6 for L'Oreal, $7 for Physicians Formula, and $4 for the mouthwash. And remember, the mouthwash deal, if you want to do it multiple times, you can. So that's $17 in ECBs. Transaction number 2 is going to be Windex 2 for $7. I'm using the $2 off too. The Glade fresheners, I did it buying the aerosol, but I just haven't made up my mind if I'm going to get it because of the Ibotta rebates that are being offered. Suave body wash, they're $2. I'm going to buy 4 of them and use 2 coupons. Soft soap, buy one get one free. I'm using 2 75-cent off coupons from the Spanish Smart Source. Now everybody does not get that, but I did get it with my inserts last week. I'm using the $3 off 10 body wash coupon. So it's going to cost me $15. Then I'll use the $3 off 10 CRT equals $12 out of pocket. I'm going to roll ECBs because remember, I will be getting back 17 in my first transaction. So I will have $5 to roll into next week, and I won't be getting any ECBs back from transaction number 2. So at that point, I'm going to be done. And so here is the spend 30, get 10. If you guys are interested in doing that, buy 2 Scott's paper towels, 2 Scott's tissues, 2 extras, 3 Palmolives, $29.92 out of pocket. You'll get a $10 extra buck back after coupons, $24.17, making everything roughly $14 after the $10 ECB is printed back. Keep that $10 extra buck for next week, or roll it into another transaction and get some of the things that I'm getting in transaction number 1 and transaction number 2. So I hope this helped you guys. I know a lot of you asked me, how do I prep for a trip? But this is basically everything that I do. I did check Ibotta. I don't know if I'm going to get the root cover up, but I know we talked about this, but they're $10. You get a $5 extra buck back. This $1 off coupon is on coupons.com. And then there is also a $2 Ibotta rebate on that. I checked Ibotta a second ago. I was trying to find Windex to see if there was one on there, but I couldn't find one. So I'm just looking for any other items that are on Ibotta, and I'm also going to check Save and Star. So I hope this video helped you guys. Just always look at the ad to see what's going to give you back the largest amount of ECBs and how much ECBs you are starting with to keep your out-of-pocket as low as possible. Alright guys, I'll see you on my shopping trip. I love you to the moon and back, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!